Okay, now I want to share with you how to take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. That is really important if you are practitioner of Buddhism, Buddhist or take refuge is not someone say, please save me from my enemy. Huh? We have so many refugees everywhere. So that is, of course, kind of refuge in this country, whatever where they are. But this is the different way than the Buddha Dharma Sangha. If you take in Buddha Dharma, if you take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, because the Buddha Dharma Sangha is the how we can liberate from the suffering, samsara, Therefore, the bodhicitta is the refuge is very important because we need someone guide, who can really help from the suffering and samsara. So no one can help. If you are king, if you are hero, if you are rich, if you are poor, whatever, no one can help us from the suffering and the samsara. Only the three jewels can help us. That is the reason why we need to take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. And that is the, the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. And the mainly is the Dharma is very important if you take in refuge in Dharma, because the Dharma is what we need. The practice, which is the Buddha Shakyamuni taught. And the Buddha is the Shakyamuni, which is the enlightenment person. And the Sangha is the practitioners who really practice genuinely the Buddhism, or Buddha Shakyamuni says. And that is Buddha Dharma Sangha, right? So now, how we can take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, what we need, beginning. And before we need, really, inspiration, what you see, or maybe you hear, or maybe you can say, okay, I saw this master, and it's amazing, and your mind is completely missed, and then you really like the master who is the master of Buddhism or Buddhist. And then you change this moment, your mind is completely, you like that way. So then you can start take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, because you like this way. And then also when you visit to the monasteries or temples, and then you are really amazed again, and you think, oh, this is amazing, and you like so much that is really, your mind changed. And then you can also allow take refuge, because you have the quality of take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, because you have the, you mentally you really like that way, right? So that is we need beginning. And then also when you hear the Buddha Shakyamuni stories or the Buddhism, and then you change your mind, and then you can take you take a refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. So that is how you take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, right? So the Buddha Dharma, what is the benefit? The benefit is they can guard you from the suffering and the samsara. That is the why we take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. And this is very, very necessary to take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, This is a really big protection for us, because we said we need protection, from the animals, from the enemies, and from the other dangerous things, fear, scary things. And then we are looking for, or maybe who is the hero, who is the really any situations you're looking for help or protection, right, for your life. But it's really main things is the protection is the Buddha Dharma Sangha for everyone. If you really practice, or if you take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, And the Buddha Dharma Sangha is protect to you in this lifetime and the next life, or even forever protect from the suffering and samsara. This really we have now, So that is the take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. And then only we take refuge Buddha Dharma Sangha, that is all. It's not. We have to practice what really Buddha Shakyamuni said, his teachings. And his teaching is really pure. Why? Because he analyzed himself, and he reached his mind also enlightenment, or he attained enlightenment. So therefore it's really sure, Buddha Dharma Sangha is never ever cheating us, It's really we need. It's truth. That is not only someone says there is a good Buddha Dharma Sangha, it's good for you or for everyone, not like that. Because Buddha Shakyamuni passed away 2,500 or 600 years now. And this, he found his enlightenment, but not only he himself, but after the many big practitioners, and very good practitioners, who got the level of the Buddha, or the enlightenment. These beings is many beings appeared in this world. So now, and we are the lineage of this practitioner, or this Buddha Shakyamuni, or we say we are the follower of Buddha Shakyamuni. And so now, many people, thousands, millions people analyzed is good or not. Not only normal people, but it's a really realization who already realized the nature of the mind, and they knows this is the really truth. It's benefit for everyone, all the sentient beings. So therefore, it's Buddha Dharma Sangha is very important. It's never wrong if you take a refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, Because Buddha Dharma Sangha, of course we said, Buddha is 2,000, 500 years ago, is past. Dharma is he taught, but maybe we don't need now. Or Sanghas is the different practitioner than before than now. Yeah, this is possible. But its main thing is before 2,500 years ago and now, the human beings or other beings always the same emotion thought, you know. The thoughts and emotion and the feeling, before feeling, now feeling or emotions, it's the same. Because before the 2,500 years ago, the Buddha Shakyamuni time, that time on those beings were also have feeling, emotions. And then now also the emotion, we have feeling emotions, which is the feeling of sorrow and happiness or pleasure. That is what we have. So is it the same? And the same, so same teaching, same, we have the feeling emotion. So therefore, it's Buddha Dharma Sangha is very important for us now, for everyone. And Buddha Dharma Sangha is the basic like that, but it's including Buddha Dharma Sangha means is when, if you take refuge in Dharma, then we explain the Dharma. Then in Dharma is mainly is the compassion and the love. Compassion is love is all the sentient beings, everyone, not only one person. So that is the very, very useful for everyone if you take in Buddha Dharma Sangha, because then you can learn very good for ourselves, for others too, and that is the roughly meaning is take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha,